Yes, honey, going live. Hey, everyone. How you doing? Tori here. Uncle Flip, Flippity Flop. Uncle. Uncle. Tell me the news. I got a bad case of eBay blues. Yeah. Do you like that? I know at least one person saw it. Mandy, you're number one. You're the only one here. Oh, no, wait. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Octo. Black Eye Joe. Clint, what's going on? MJ. What's going on? Para, welcome back. Linda, g'day from Darwin. Saucy Morsels, what's going on? Good to see you, mate. Okay, legends, listen. Well, don't. It's up to you. You generally tend to talk amongst yourselves more than me. But first things first, we'll get a few more people into the house. Michelle's in the house. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for your email too, Sunny. Get a Kate. Look, everyone, let's just get off to it straight away. It's a bit of a cold night. So straight off the bat, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing this to put some good reseller mojo in. There you go. Can't have too much of that. Linda, why? Fairy cakes, coffee cakes, fairy coffee cakes. I don't know, cappuccino. Goodness gracious me. Well. Can someone tell me if Putty McPud makes it in here? Because one, it's fun to say, but two parcels showed up today. Two parcels. One is boxed and one is not, but both have got a Putty McPud cat on them. Guys, today was slow in eBay world for me. I sent off 4 parcels. I was grateful for that. It was still worth, I think, a couple of $100. And I was super stoked, guys. Super stoked to be sending off a pair of jeans that I've had for a while. The motorbike jeans. I've told you guys about this brand before, Dragon. It's got a dragon, right? But it's like you're being dragging along the ground, which is not a good name, really, when you think about motorcycle protective pants. Hey, guys, what are you wearing? I'm dragging. I don't want to be dragging on asphalt. Linda says, guess what? I got a phone call at my local post office about today. I don't know. Did your parcel finally make its way back? I hope so. Mandy says, I've only sold 2 items in 2 days. It sucks. Yep, but you know what? You're going to keep going. You're going to do better, and you're going to get more. This is the gospel of us. This is the gospel of the Flip family. You may have noticed. You may have noticed, guys, that YouTube has provided communities. We've got the Geelong-Flipper family on Facebook. Feel free to join, please. I have turned on communities in YouTube as well, just because so the family can stay relevant across both things. I know there's some people who don't have Facebook profiles, people like Michelle who do contribute a lot. And therefore now, Michelle, you've got communities. I've switched it on. And guys, I invite you to join those communities and also to still stay engaged with the Facebook page, please, if you can, because I think both are going to work nicely. Even if you're cross-posting at this point, I don't care. I want to keep everyone in the family on top of the conversation, if that makes sense to you. If you can hear stuff being done in the background, the beautiful Ali is making dinner for us. Now, it's chicken of some nature. She generally surprises me. I think we're doing a tray bake tonight of chicken and what was the other? Pumpkin, and I think other assorted vegetables. So that will be a fun time. Okay. Put him a pud. Octo, I agree with that. It is cyclic, and literally, it can be cyclic to the week. Put him a purpurd. Okay, Bullet, you're here. Cool. So, Michelle, yeah, I thought that might be good for you, mate. There's a couple of other people who don't have Facebook, don't want it. Now, Putty! Putty, I got some scissors here, and they are purely because I'm going to be opening up two parcels that a crazy cat sent to me. All right, guys, first we do the gratitude, we do the opening, and then we'll get into it. I want to know how you guys are going. This is a fireside chat tonight. There is no set topic. Guide it through the please guide it through the chat here. Guide me if you'd like to. Otherwise, I'll be telling you how my Facebook inquiries went. Okie dokie. All right, so okay, I'm going to read that out loud first. Michelle, thank you. That is amazing. So, guys, Michelle, she said it, so I can say it. I've known for some time. Michelle's been battling cancer. She's an absolute legend, and this is some fantastic news. Yes, and Michelle said, I'm so excited. I wanted to share with the Flip fam. The cancer I had radiation on a few weeks back has gone. I still have the main one, but at least one is down. Blessings to you, mate. Prayers were with you. And I do believe it is through the intensity of my will that you are healed. It has nothing to do with modern medical advancements. Isn't that like when people thank the creator for healing them, but not the doctor who studied for 20 years? Congratulations. All kidding aside, bloody awesome. Now it's back to me because I've got presents. All right. So, hey, guys. Hey, look here. Look here. Stop looking at Michelle. Look here. I'm going to tell you something. Hey. I've got to be careful because I feel like these are soldiers. Fair enough. Michelle's getting better. Great. I've got presents. Oh. That's it. All I did was I thought about Michelle and her case, and I ran comps on tumors, and we decided which one we'd flip, and we flipped that one. Now we're going to be working on the big prize. What cancer can we flip to make a profit on eBay this week, Michelle? Now we're going to work on the other one. All right? All right. You guys would have heard Ali then setting a timer. She said set a timer for 30 minutes and Google said, how long? 30 minutes. And that's starting. Wow. Okay, I'm almost there. I don't know. All right. Holy crap. This reminds me of the one that Hadzi sent. I couldn't even open it. Put in the pud. Look out, little army. Yeah. I love you. Okay. All right. Yes. I think it was stuffed into a satchel after a big hug. Oh, wait a second. Ali, you better stay here. We'll start with this one. Cute! Ali whispered, but hope you guys can hear everything. So turn up your headphones. She said that's so adorable. She loves it. Ali. The grin on this girl's face is just lighting up out the lounge room. If you can't see the reflection of her smile, all right, it's about me for 2 seconds. Oh, holy dooly. Bloody hell, put him a pud. Oh, there's some cool. Oh, my God. This is an old one. I love it. That was creepy. The army is strong. I repeat, the army is strong. Oh, too cute. These are the retired veterans homes ones. I love it. Oh, yeah. Eye of the tiger. Good on you, mate. No, I'm kidding. Come in. Okay. Guys, that's not all. Let's have a look. Andrew picked up the second bear ever. Awesome. Is that your listing bear? Which one's going to be your listing bear? Putty. Too generous. But thank you so very, very much. Whoop, I better move that because Putty McPud left a name on a box. What a naughty Putty McPud. Oh my God, Andrew, you need a listing bear. You need a listing bear. You should have warned me, Putty. Okay. Listing bears in the house. Oh, Ellie. Ellie. Ellie Future Favreau. She's probably having a shower now. Hang on. Ellie. Ellie. This box isn't for me. Okay, so in latest news, guys, Ali grabbed the box and shut the door on me. So I guess we'll find out later. Putty, thank you. It is appreciated. So thank you so very much. All right, guys, let's get into it. Alley Cat, please tell me there's going to be a book about the Care Bear Army. Okay, Andrew's daughter wanted one. You told her no. I love that. All right, there we go. Listing bear is a rainbow one. Yep, the official symbol of the fam. Okay. Oh, he's got 3 others still in their boxes, Andrew. Love it. Sonny, you will find one in the wild. Okay. So here's the deal, legends. Listen, gather, and learn. First things first, thank you all the new subscribers. We're past the 2,400 mark now. I think we're up to nearly 2,410, which is amazing. And I do hope that if you are one of those new people, I hope you get a lot out of it. And if you're watching tonight for the first time, we don't always look at Care Bears, though we try to. We talk about reselling. We talk about eBay. We talk about things that may be affecting how we do business as resellers, or you may just have a passing interest in thrifting, in op shopping, or in charity shopping, or just having a chat with a bunch of friends. Oh my God, they're amazing. May I show? Oh my God, they're so cute. Okay. And these are amazing. That's really, really sweet. and she absolutely loves them. So thank you. That means the world to me. I appreciate it. Okay, guys. Okay, all right. Gather around. Space kitties. I've never seen them before. Okay. So things have been up and down and a bit weird. So at the moment, where a lot of people, let's get down to business for a second. I'm going to say it, the bloody extra small eBay flat rate padded mailers, Australia Post shenaniganeries. Okay, so first things first, I do want to say a big thank you to Michelle, who shared some information with me via email. I'm going to read it and then I'm going to contradict myself. You guys are off chat just for a second here, so do forgive me. Just got to re-find my email. Inbox, Michelle. Okay. So, you're over there now. Are you ready? Here is the deal. Okay, here I'm going to read out what Michelle sent me because hopefully it'll help you guys, and we are about helping each other. But I'm also going to throw some spanners in the works at the same time. Having said that, what I'm going to tell you, you guys know your uncle loves you, right? That's the whole point of the channel. But I also always say to you guys, don't just take what I say as gospel. Check, check, check. All right. So Michelle sent back a bunch of the eBay Aussie Post extra small satchels that you could only buy from eBay. And she got the letter back from eBay, I think it was, or AusPost. Forgive me, Michelle. But I'm going to skip some of any of the personal stuff or identifiers here. Blah, blah. Thank you. She's returned the satchels. The person said, I can help you. Check requirements for purchasing postage for the eBay satchels. And yes, for the flat rate to be applied, you need to purchase the labels through eBay. If you use these with your My Post, you will pay postage as if using your own packaging. While the items you have purchased state no change of mind is allowed, they've basically just said, well, we're going to be really good about this. Thank you, Michelle. It's AusPost. Sorry, guys, you are off on the corner at the moment because I've got the main screen so as I can read this. This is a bit dodge because they're willing to seek approval for an exception, right? No, you, Aussie Post and eBay, you stuck a knife in our backs. We bought heaps. And then you changed the terms of our purchase, which is utter BS. So Michelle had every right to return them back, as do the rest of you. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Please advise how many you want to send back, whatever. So, yeah, their Aussie Post take on it is that you can only send stuff if it is, you can only use that mailer if the postage is bought through eBay. Okay, that's it. Now, having said that, it does represent good value. It does. It's 5 kilos, like for a reduced price. But blah, 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 health support. Thank you, Michelle. So, yeah, that is the official take on it. Okay. So, AusPost customer service. So, here's the catch-22. Now, that is an official position from a representative, okay? And I love the fact that Michelle sent that through to me. And you know what? If you wanted to stick to it, absolutely do that. I get it. So here's the counterpoint to that, though. What I have been doing, and I have not been questioned, queried, nothing's been rejected, is I've been using them. And I have used them both as extra small on my business post, and I have been using them as flat rate mailer. At the same time, I took it in and I said to my Aussie Post person literally today after this, hey, what's going on? This is confusing. A friend of mine's told me this, it's official. And they said to me, well, we're accepting them and we haven't been told any different. So what I'm about to tell you next is what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's right, and it may backfire and kick me in the face. Basically, my whole thing here is that you basically need to are you feeling unwell? I don't know, Bailey. Generally. But my whole take has been if it's under 250 grams, I'm going to make it my own packaging and shoot it off. If it's over, I'll use the flat rate. You can buy the postage through eBay and Aussie Post. And my post office said they honestly don't care, because if I send something using that mailer and I've paid for the postage and put the label on, it is just a paper card, a paper envelope. So, but Michelle is also correct. And it basically, they have their own extra small padded envelope, which I did see today. It's exactly the same size, exactly the same dimensions, but it has its own barcode that you can buy it in store, and you can then, the post office can charge you for the envelope. I think it all boils down to who's charging who for the envelope. So if I've got an envelope that is exactly the same size, it's got exactly the same stuff on it, my local post office doesn't care. I've been sending them off that way for the last 2 days or so, and I've already had people receive them. I think they're just scanning the QR codes. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and that'll be interesting. I will get a plethora of returns or be charged for postage. I don't know, but that's what I'm doing currently. What Michelle has said to us is absolutely correct, and I am simply saying that for me at the moment, I am still using them however I see fit, because they're just paper envelopes. It's going to be a tough one. What Michelle said is right, guys. So if you want to do the right thing, don't use them, send them back. But if you're like me and you're just sending media and stuff, they are a good environmentally friendly envelope, and I will happily send. Like today, this was the crazy thing. So if I send it through, use my band 5, and I did it as the flat rate, I paid $7.76. But I sent it, and then I flicked it down. I was checking stuff for you guys and for me that I could talk about it on a video. And then I put it in as my own post, the dimensions being 29, 20, and 1 or whatever for a DVD. And I sent something today for $6.57. So, and there was another one. There was another one today. I don't know how this happened. I'm grateful though. It went for under $6 tracked. So, yeah, I don't know. So, you guys do whatever you feel is right. And, but that is my take on it. Michelle's take is the official take from a representative. Mine is I'm going to just do it because at the end of the day, I paid for those effing satchels and it's under the 250 gram limit. So I think if you want to really be sure, but if it's under 250 grams, I'd just be using it. If it's over, then you might want to buy some of the Aussie Post ones. But I send a lot of media. Most of it's under 250 grams. So booyah kasha, I'm happy. What are your thoughts, guys? Good evening, Go Kaz. I wish I was in Queensland. You guys know that. But I'm not. I'm in Victoria where it's cold. And guys, I'm desperately behind on my listings today. I've done drafts. I'm pleased with that. I have not basically done any photography yet. I do need to. I will be doing it after the live stream. I think we may have a quick dinner and then we'll be doing a bit of a listing day. Ali was out sourcing today. And guys, she's not here. So, but I was like really good future husband material, because Ali's a reseller like us, full time. She went out today to source and she came back and there was a couple of oppos where they were doing the $1 days. And basically she came back and normally she shows me everything she's bought. And I knew that she'd bought stock, but I didn't think that she'd got stock that she was incredibly happy with, like stuff that will sell for sure. So I went up to do my post, and the local United, I know, as much as I pull the piss out of them, because they're way too expensive. If you're watching me, you're way too expensive. All right. You know it. I told you, but I still like your shop. It's pretty. Okay. But today I went to their racks and I purchased And the thing is, they carry good brands in there, but for some reason, they also they have a $2 rack. It just gradually fills up. I don't think there's a day that they actually top it up. But I picked 10 really good items there that are a bit better than bread and butter. Some that are bread and butter, but some are better. But I do know my clothing brands. I don't talk about it a lot on the stream. It's not that I'm a clothing reseller. It's just that I try to take the time to learn. But I got her 10 things, and I came home, and I could tell that she was a bit out of sorts. So I came in and I went, introducing Op Shop to you. Op Shop to you. And then I let her go through the haul and pick the items that she wanted out of it. So, yeah, it was fun. I felt good doing it. And it sort of like took the edge off a bit of a harsh sourcing day for her, because she was out for hours and I could tell that she wasn't pleased with what she got. So let's have a look here. Sunny's listing and kissening. Thank you, Sunny. I appreciate that. Putty's using them as own packaging. And Ox had a similar issue with the Australia Post large size box. If they scan the barcode, it comes up as large size. If they put in the dimensions, it charges as extra large. Yeah, that is some sort of glitch. I think they do know and are aware of that. Alrighty. Yeah, Bale, I know that you're from the local area, not from New York, mate, but thank you so very much. Okay, so let's have a look here. Everything Andrew's sending is too damn big. Andrew says, what's for dinner? He likes cake. Manny had sausage rolls. Cake is better. Where's the United one? I never knew there was one near Belmont. Yeah, it is in Hayden in Porter Avenue. It's expensive. But that $2 clothing rack, look, the sizes are janky, but the way I see it is they're an op shop that mainly the smaller sizes end up in there. But you know, I got 4. I didn't realize all the United op shops, when Pearl Jam did their tour in last year, United got given all the excess tour t-shirts, and I picked up 4 of them today. They go for $2 each, and they go for about $35 each. They're the Gildan ones that, you know, that they then get printed for the tour. I got those. What else did I get her? I got her a Lioness top. If you guys have seen some of the videos where I talk about Lioness pants, it's a great brand. It sells. So I reckon she'll get about $35. Yeah. I'm missing something there. Are we talking about I wish I knew how to turn that off. Are you talking about the top fans thing? That's hilarious. Fairy cakes, can you tell them to keep them all for me? Okay. So basically, the smaller sizes are there, but they're good brands. And of course, putting them onto eBay opens up the entire world to be purchasing them. Australia Post policy with the flat rate option in my post business is with the flat rate. Okay. If you use your own satchel or box and it is the same size, you can still put up to 5 kilo sizing cubic continued. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't get that, Clint. I'm sorry. I thought we were still talking about these stupid crowns. All right. So, well, you can have one for sure. They're all small, but they were $2 each. Yeah, I Matilda, that's what I've been doing, mate. So, but I don't know. Have you been here since the start of the live? Because yeah, Michelle absolutely did share with me a direct screen grab from that. So I don't doubt Mish. I'm just saying I'm doing it the same way as you're describing it. So foul mouth. I hope that clarifies it. It shouldn't be, like I said to you, dude, and like I'll say on the video that I'm about to do about it. If it's under 250, just make it your own. And if it's over, select it as the flat rate. The end. Alrighty. So, yeah, material. Oh, God, did you hear that? That was wow, like an alien, but it was my guts. Yeah, so this is basically the other side to it, is that you know, Michelle got the take from Australia Post, and I appreciate that. I love it when the family reaches out to proper sources. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you guys stuff sometimes that I think is correct, and I'll mean it with absolute love, but it will just be sometimes I'll screw up. So always question everything. So if I say something, you know, and it makes sense, good. If I can't back it up, like with stuff, please do chase it up on your own, because it'll just be my own experience. And I can tell you guys already that whatever Ellie's cooking, it smells amazing. I know it's chicken, but I don't know what else is there. Okay, so some people were saying that their sales have been a little bit slow. I hear that and I feel your pain. Mine have not been hugely great. I'll just quickly double check the deets here. My eBay app has been crashing a lot too recently. Has yours been playing up? Like, it takes forever to load. It's not my internet, because it doesn't matter if it's 5G or not. The reason why you can't see anything is because it's literally, there you go, just died. That's happening constantly all the moment. Okay, so now it's loaded up. I'll just bring up some details for you. Okay, so I've got 14 offers to send. I've dropped under 21,000. I'm sitting on 2682. Don't forget, guys. That is revenue. It doesn't take into account how much stuff cost me, postage, just revenue. But I'm still pleased because I worked bloody hard to get there. So if you earn less than that, if I can do it, you can do it. Okay. That for me is, it's not huge, and it's like week to week stuff is tough sometimes, but I do live off that. So I buy my stock out of that, and I do live off it. And after my heart attack, I buy all sorts of medications. So I also deal with that with it. But if you ever want to feel bad for me, now is your time. Are you ready? So I have confirmed. Last night, well, yesterday, I did my live stream of Silent Hill 2 on my other channel, Uncle Flip's Games. Go or don't, subscribe or won't, doesn't matter. The TV started playing up. Flicker, 75-inch Samsung QLED. It's older, but I paid a very high amount of money for it. Flicker, nothing. My TV. And because I'm a full-time eBay reseller who's still learning and growing, I can't get a new TV. But we do have a 40, it turns out it's a 43-inch one. But I tell you what, you go from a 75, and I bought that way back when I was on a pretty good wicket on a job I was doing. And yeah, now we've got a 43-inch TV. The game, I almost feel like crying when I'm playing. I'm sitting almost on top of the TV with my glasses on, thinking it's a good 43-inch. Don't get me wrong. It's 3 years old. It's a Samsung. I bought it brand new. I like that brand. But my other one was a QLED, and the quality was just like, oh my God, if I'm sniping in a video game, I can hit stuff from way back. I'm not a good gamer, but you know, if you stand still long enough, I will hit you with a sniper rifle. But now I'm down to the 43-inch TV, and this is something to consider, guys. If you are going to try this full-time game, just remember this, at least for the first year, right? So for the first year, I've done okay, and I'm proud of what we've achieved, and I'm really proud of what we've achieved, as in us, you guys, me. on YouTube. So, but in terms of my income at the moment, because I haven't done my tax yet, obviously, there is no freaking way at the moment I can even go to a big box retailer and get an interest free on a tally. It will be rejected. I can't. If my phone craps itself, there is a very good chance I will not be able to get a new phone. I'll have to save up and buy one outright, because this is the stuff that you got to consider, guys. So, and it was a decision that we made knowing that these would be some of the obstacles that we would face, that if stuff went a bit pear-shaped, we may not be able to fix it straight away, or we may need to like look into some alternate methods of getting the funding. So always make sure you're checking your money before you go to full-time reselling. Sometimes the grass can be greener if you do a bit of both. Like say if you thought that you were rocking the show as a reseller, you might want to say figure out. You might want to say to yourself or your employer, "Can I go part time? Can I work some less hours?" And then try the whole reselling thing, but treat it like a job, not like a holiday. See how you go. But I can tell you now, there's little pitfalls along the way. If it's a down payment on a shirt, I don't know if you get the Apple or not. Anyhow, it's a small shirt, mate. If you just want to frame it or something. But yeah, if it's a small shirt, absolutely. Let's have a look here. Yeah, maybe after doing tax, I'll be able to show income and other bits and pieces. Yes, I really, really will need to put the boot to or the pedal to the metal and get that crap done. Because as you guys know, as resellers, we end up with tons of receipts and other bits and pieces. So yeah, it's just one of those crazy old things. Oh my God, Bullet. I love that. How do I do that? Wait a second. So there we go. It can't even rattle when I put it back up. There we go. How's that? All right. So let's have a look here. Zip pay a new TV at the start of the year. I don't even know if I've still got a zip pay. I've got Afterpay, but Afterpay kind of sucks because you have to do the fortnightly thing. Zip may be possible. I reckon technology would have moved along so much now that I could get a decent tally for probably a fraction of the price. Like get one that I think is great, even if it's not, and it would be a fraction of the price. I've still got some friends who do work at big box retailers. Well, people I used to work with. So hopefully I get a hookup. Only problem is some of those big box retailers only let you afterpay up to $1,000. I've got a $3,000 limit, but yeah, I think they only let you do $1,000 worth. An 8 tentacle discount sounds good. Work on it for me, please. Speak to Minion J and get that sorted. Aldi have great TVs. The TVs Aldi sell are okay, but and for everyday TV viewing, they are good. Para, just as someone who is both a gamer and an ex-TV salesperson, I just know that they don't have the refresh rates. So when you're playing games, they go tick, 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 tick. They sort of, I don't know if that came across, but they sort of stagger a little bit. And when you are playing some of these games, everything needs to be smooth. So first world problems, mate. It's my problem. We're going to look at maybe getting it repaired, but I don't know how much that costs to get a Samsung technician out. I'll find out when I call them. There is the SEA program. Yes. A Kogan TV, maybe, Timsy. And I got your message, mate. I just haven't got around to answering. Sorry. It has been crazy. I don't have Costco. Yeah, it is the frame rate. It's the frame rate. You got to make sure it's compatible with the tally. Otherwise, the image just doesn't look smooth anymore. But it's been fun. Like, I can play on the smaller TV. It's just not as good. Like, not as good at all. But we'll get there. Not the end of the world. Some people would lose a TV and have nothing. And it was funny because I was like, I felt silly about it because I was like to Ali, I feel really down in the dumps about the TV. And, you feel a bit stupid because it's a thing. And I'm not that beholden to most things. I am to my laptop because I need it. I am to my phone because I need it for work. Little things like that. The car, obviously. But even with the car, I like my car, but I'm not like super, hands off kind of thing. It's just a car. It's a car I like, and it's fun to drive, but I'm not like a burnout person or anything like that. It's minis are nice to drive. They hug the road. They've got a very low gravity base, so they just hug the road. They're fantastic. Okay, so found the CRT TV. I'm amazed, mate, because they're heavy. I remember one time back in the day, my friend bought a huge, can't remember the measurements, but a Philips CRT TV, and it took 4 of us to carry it into the house, and it was hard to carry. It was a huge telly. Good getaway cars for bank robberies. Yes, yes, the Italian Job. I love that. If you guys haven't seen the Italian Job, I don't know if the new one's got the same scene in it, but in the original one with Michael Caine, there's a scene with, I think it's about 11 minis driving nuts all over Italy. It's fantastic. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, it does have the same scene. Yes, they were awful to carry. They're Rhiannon. I do agree with you. Well, Putty, you'll have to send me a photo of your mini. Mine's just the pepper white one. A friend of mine worked at Mini at the time I bought the car, and basically she used to work with me at another big box retailer I worked at, and I wanted to get a red one, and she said, "Look, I know you want that color, but at the moment, if you're happy, I can hook you up. We need to get rid of this pepper white one, but it's got all of these extra packs in it already. They're already in there." And so I got all the extra packs on the basic Mini, which almost made it like a Cooper S, and for nothing. So I accepted I would not have the color I wanted, but I'd have the car I wanted with the extra packs that I wanted. So that's how I ended up with that color. All righty. So what else have we got here now? Okay, just general stuff. You guys shoot and love at each other. Oh, Flutterby's here. G'day, mate. How was the movie? Yeah, trust me, I have power cycled. It is well, I might even be able to show you. Let's do show and tell of televisions. Samsung Q9 75-inch. They're going to show us all the new ones, but no, let's see if this. Hopefully, this is an old website. Yep. Okay. So it is. Is it this one? Oh, who cares? I'll show you the tally anyhow. Not that it matters at the moment. It's a bloody dead picture frame. So, yeah, that is the tally. Well, a little picture of it, but yep, it's got a glass. Well, it's like a glass base to it. It's quite heavy. So yeah. Anyhow, basically, it just flickered, flooded, and died. Wah! So now I've got the 43-inch Series 8 from 3 years ago. It's kind of funny. Funny and tragic. Hang on. see if I can show you without. Can you see the little TV in front of the big one? Look, it's old, Rhiannon. It's about 8 or 9 years old, I think now. But basically, they had known issues that they discovered after they were produced, and so it can be the backlight dies, but this one just clicks on, off, on, off. It may be they have a control box. The TV doesn't have the guts inside. It's just a screen. There's this amazing cord. It's almost clear. It goes right up and in, and that does everything. So it may be that's busted too. So, yeah, no, the TV clicking on and off, it is buggered, guys. Like I said, TVs were one of the few things I stayed any good with in terms of like the stuff that was wrong with them, because one, I was selling them, and two, that TV was top of the line, and I drooled looking at it until I could afford to get one. So it's like it's not bad. I paid. It was funny, the markup. I paid $3,700 or something, but it was an $8,000 TV back then. Lily, how you doing? Chrissy, what's going on? Hey, Chrissy, guess what? So the Chrissy mic worked again today and then died. So I've got it back here now. I've got the Chrissy mic here, and I'm seeing if I can get it to work again. I've printed out the return paperwork, and yeah, crazy on the yard. Flutter, I think that may be the case as well. But as I was saying, probably just before you hopped on, and this is one of the warnings I do say to people who are getting into reselling as a full-time, I wouldn't get a loan for this first year in my reselling life. I haven't done my tax yet, got no real proof of income. Yes, I'm alive, hi, but I don't have any proof of anything. Same as if the phone goes kaput, they wouldn't probably put me on a plan. Whereas I bought this one outright back when it came out, the iPhone 12, and it was, I think, $2,000 back then. It was a lot of money, but it had a lot of memory on it too. So it's been a good phone. I just feel like sometimes, like I see what some of the newer phones can do, and this phone is fine for my eBay business. Sometimes I think I would like to take advantage of some of the stuff it could do for YouTube, though. Some of the different modes and other bits and pieces. And, it has been years. It would be nice to upgrade. And then I'd film with the new phone and keep that one as my comping phone. But Ali came up with a good idea too. She's like, if you want to film and using a chest mount or something, you could always buy a $100 phone and just use that instead and hotspot it. New Joy, they do say that for eBay photography, an iPhone 7 upward is more than fine. So I wouldn't sweat that at all, mate. Wouldn't sweat it at all. Okay, so Kate, thank you for asking. Yes. Let's have a look. How did the Facebook ad go? Any further updates? So basically, yes, I've been swamped, but even now as we're talking, I am getting messages from people, and I say this on the new video. It's not out yet, but I do say this on the new video, guys. If you suffer any sort of anxiety, be prepared for anxiety. My messages have lit up again. I've got people upset that I haven't answered. I've received over 100 notifications, including, is this available? Well, I'm not selling anything. I'm trying to buy. At the moment, I'll just double check because I don't want to say the wrong thing. At the moment, the lady whose house we're meant to be going and having a look at the container, at the moment hasn't got back to me yet. It was meant to be. She had something come up, and that's what happens because life gets busy. And but she hasn't got back to me. That's why I was at the offsite today. I didn't need to be there, but I wanted to get my pick pack done so as I could free tomorrow up as a big just in case day. But at the moment, that has fallen through. There's a gentleman who is wanting me to answer him because apparently I've got to do so immediately. He's got 200 Blu-ray movies. He wants to sell them for $1 each. I've got other people asking bits and pieces. I may be picking up some busted jewelry and some other bits and pieces. It's mainly there's a Fitbit watch, but it's in a bag, and she said that it needs a battery or something. Picking up some plushies that are quite cheap. But yeah, most people aren't reading it that I'm after the stuff that they don't want and would be throwing out or donating. Instead, I'm being offered higher priced things, and I don't know what they're thinking because I was quite clear about it, but it's almost as though the attitude is, oh, this guy, they don't read it properly, and then it's like, this guy must just have money. Let's just throw anything we want to sell at him. So I am having to decline a lot of stuff and say, hey, you're not throwing that out. You want $30 for it. There's a cute bag, a Disney bag that I saw, and I said to the lady, I'll give you $5 for it, because I was of the mind that she'd read the ad. She's like, it's worth 30. And I'm like, are you donating it or throwing it out? I'm offering you some money for it. And I would have sold it for 25. People don't read. They don't read. And I do love that. Okay, so let's have a look here. Chrissy, the Oppo phones are good. So I think they're great for photography. Absolutely. Yeah, Octo, I agree. It's just, it gives you a level of anxiety, and it's like, so this guy, I won't say his name, but I'll quickly have a look when he sent it. So he sent me some photos, and now he's like giving me a thumbs up, and he sent it at 4:30. It's now 8:30, but I've been working, and now he's sending question marks, like question mark, question mark, question mark. Another guy showed me a pair of docks that I was interested in, and I said, yep, I'm interested in those. And he goes, yeah, they'll be $100. What? So it has been a big up and down. I'm going to contact the container lady one more time, possibly just this evening, and say, hey, can we lock in a time for tomorrow? Give her the chance to say, hey, I don't want to do it. I'm okay with that. People do agree to something, but she wants to clear out I can't clear it out if she doesn't let me get in there. So the thing I was saying last night is, she wants the container emptied. As long as it's not garbage, I'll help her. I'll take what I want, and then I'll help her empty it. Like, we'll take trailers and help her empty it. That's the price you pay for free. So that's my thing. I want it to be providing a service. Yeah, the question it is. I don't think, though, also you're dealing with Facebook where you've got people who, well, how do I say this? They're not literate. Some people aren't literate, and that's okay. You don't have to be. Some people communicate better verbally, and when they write stuff, it comes across as offensive. So it's always one of those tough things. Let's have a look here. So we're asking, do the patterns go okay? There's a lot of patterns available that print yourself that are more up to date, but I won't sell if there's a buyer that wants them. Like anything, need to check every single one. Yeah, that's fair enough. Do you bundle them otherwise, or do you just do them all separately? Always a tough thing. It's like I noticed cards. Like, do you bundle them up? Do you sell them separately? Do you scan every one? I don't have a clue. That's actually a really, really good point, Flutter, because they call it instant messaging. People who live on their phones expect instant replies. I hear that. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, the 2 second thing, it's like, when we have our phones on us a fair bit, but there are just certain times, like if we're watching something, no, I mean, the phone will be nearby, but I generally tuck it between the couch cushion. So if it goes off, I don't feel it vibrating, and I turn off the sound and stuff. And that way I can check it when there's like an ad break, or if we have to pause the movie, just to be on top of my eBay stuff. But yeah, some people are just stuck on it. Sorry, we yeah, didn't have much sleep last night, and Ali had even less. Facebook Marketplace is good, but it's annoying. Yes, that's right. I don't blame you, Chrissy. That is absolutely that is absolutely correct. Dealing with the idiots. So yeah, getting someone else to do your listings on there, I understand that. Now, guys, we got 4 minutes left on stream. So if you do want to start promoting yourselves, please feel free to do so. Admins, don't bother linking. People can write their own shop name, and if anyone else wants to find it, they can type the name of it in for themselves. So yeah, tonight will be dinner, which smells incredible. Might watch a quick ep of something, and then finished up Squid Games, by the way. No spoiler alert, but it's good. And I want to see if there's another episode of Murderbot. If you guys haven't watched that, that is really good fun. At least I think it is. That's on Apple TV. But yeah, and then it'll be back to this desk, setting up the core flute, smashing photos. I've done enough drafts, but I might actually draft my way over to I might draft my way into tomorrow for a little bit. Depends what Ali's doing too. I think she's still got some listings to go. A lot of the stuff I'm doing, excuse me, is the action figures I've shown you guys. I found this at the Oppo today for $4, and I haven't listed it yet. Yeah, I may not list it if I can't get this bit open. They taped the top of it shut, but it was $4, and I was very, very pleased. Just let me. One of my friends today showed me how to operate this. So you got that, and you go up, and she was inside it. $4. $4. I'm happy with that. So yeah, Monster High. I think it's good. Don't know what it'll go for. My friend who does sells dolls and stuff, she said that she thinks it's one of the newer ones, but for $4, I don't complain. And I think, yeah, so the accessories are in it. I don't know if it's like, everything, because I don't know enough about it, but the boots are over here. They're generally missing. Yeah, I am so pleased with what I found. And whoa, okay, there's stockings in there too. I better be careful. It's easy to lose this stuff. Let's see if I can. No, okay. So, oh yep, stockings are in there. Other shoes are in there. Some sort of teacup. That's cool. I'm happy with it. Kenichi, you are not going outside. Did you guys hear Kenichi meowing at me? She's like, "Let me out, cat papa!" Ah. That's brilliant, Rhiannon. Next time you find one for $2, I'll give you 3. All right, we'll sort something out. Okay, so I don't. Am I missing something? Because McCall Okay, I don't know what you're writing, Mandy. Maybe you're responding to someone else. Oh, it's okay. You're talking about patterns still. Bless your hearts. All right, guys. Well, you know what? I love that for you, but dinner smells incredible. I've got work to do. Let's wrap this one up for the night. And as always, thank you so much for taking part. It makes my evening. It's a nice bit of socialization for all of us, I believe. And we are absolutely kicking goals, guys. So over 2,400 people all coming together to do good works for each other. And I feel blessed that I'm a part of that. You guys are a part of it. And I'm better for knowing all of you. So have yourselves the best of nights. And don't forget just how amazing you guys are, and give yourself a pat on the back. And I better edit a video so as you got something to watch tomorrow. All right. And I've got a lot of listings to do. I'll catch you later. Bye.